Hey guys, this morning I'm here with a board full of odds and ends pins. That's what I'm going to call them because that's what they are. I've been finding them around the house for like a while now. I've just been sticking them on this board as I go, and I've gotten over 100 on here, like 110 of them. And I want to show you guys in detail and explain to you maybe like where they come from and what are they. A lot of them are just older, unusual, just weird little pins. So let's look at this. So you guys see that I wear my pins around on my shirt like jewelry because that's what pins are. It's bling. It's, you know, something fun to wear and to show off like jewelry. And even though Disney officially started pin trading in 1999-2000, pins have been made for a long time, for way more than that. They were made to wear or to collect. In the early 1900s, jewelers and artists, you know, would make, you know, Mickey or popular pins that were Disney pins that didn't have permission from Disney. They weren't licensed. They just made them. And so if you find an old pin that doesn't say Disney on it, but it's a Disney character, that's probably what it's from. Just some manufacturer or artist made it. But here I'm going to show you some of the older pins. Disney has licensed companies to make their pins. I don't know if you've seen any of these and their little stamps on the back, but I'm gonna go over them and show you what they are and what they mean. I'm gonna start with this one because you see this brand on the back at the parks and stuff now. I don't know if you guys remember, but Walmart and Target and those kind of places will sell Disney licensed pins. And a few years ago, the manufacturer was Jerry Lee, but they stopped their, I guess, affiliation with making those for Disney. And Disney is now having the company MII is what you'll see on the back stamp make them. Let me show you up close. See that MII right there? It stands for Monogram International Inc. And that's the company that makes these. They are official pins. You can trade them, collect them. You can buy them. They're like $3.96 or something at Walmart or Target. The reason I think it's important to tell you guys this is because I've had numerous cast members and people when I go to trade for a pin, because they, you know, the MII, the Monogram company, has made pins for a long time. So you'll see a lot of older, unusual pins with that stamp. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they're fake pins, they're not real, and that's not true. Okay, here we go. Maybe it's because I've seen so many pins over my years of trading and collecting and buying, but I just really love the weird, unusual pins that you just don't see around. And this is definitely a good collection of them. Now I won't, as always, I won't be keeping all these. Me and my dad are going to go through them and look and see what we want or not. What we don't keep will end up in my online pin store at everythingmouseypins.com. Let's start. I can't show you the back of every one of them, but oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, so some of them are epoxy coated, which means they're like this. They're really shiny, like a resin coating. And a good sign of those are ProPins. ProPins are from Germany, and they're older. And you can tell this is a ProPin. I bet this is a ProPin. Like I said, you can tell by the look of them. They're often really super cute characters in unusual poses or circumstances. And that's why they're super collectible. Some of the ProPins, like the little tiny cute characters, go for a lot and are very hard to find. But here's what the back looks like. You can see right there it says ProPin, Germany. I think this one's really cool. It's like a 3D texture metal. And on the back it actually has the little bell dangling off of it. And it's Disney stamped. I don't know. You know, when I see these, I think a lot of these kinds might just have been like cast member. Like, you know, they can get the little cast member pins to wear, or if they work a holiday or something. Look, that one's funny. That is, you know, the guy from DuckTales, but it's Flagada Jones, which I think is his name in a different country, like a different language. I wanted to show you this little guy. He has a different stamp on the back of him. He's so sheepish looking, isn't he? What'd you do now, Mickey? And there you go. DT Digitech. It is a German company in Berlin who used to make pins for Disney, if you ever guys see that. And we have a Tokyo Disneyland, and that Mickey is a ProPin. Let's go on the second row. Oh my gosh, look at that Goofy! He has a cast name tag on, so it would make me think he's a cast pin. He's full body, like see how tiny he is, but to be completely detailed full body and holding balloons, and even the balloons have little Mickey holders on the bottom. I just love pins like this. It's double posts, which probably means it's limited edition. Yeah, it says LE 500. That is so adorable. And we got a little Mickey in fancy clothes. This type of pin, if you guys ever see it, it looks like a crappy pin. What I call this is, it's like plain metal base, and you guys can see, and they just like paint on it, and there's like no top coat. So it kind of gives you the impression of like a cheap scrapper or something, but it's not. These are Sedesma pins. They are made in Spain. I don't really know if they're officially tradable. I know a lot of places just don't sell them because people don't really want them. I don't know why. Because the rules are, if it has the Disney copyright on the back right there, then, and it's metal, you know, and it's not like damaged or broken, then they trade it. So, but those are Sedesma pins. You can definitely tell them because none of them are top coated. That Ariel is a ProPin. That's a really cool old-timey Minnie, isn't it? She's like just weird looking. Let me see what's on the back. She's just from 2005, just a old-timey Minnie. And there's a ProPin Tigger. These are cute. They're probably Sedesma by the way they are, that painted on metal look. But there's 3 of them, and in the set, I had the blue one somewhere. That's a weird one. It's from the Disney store. I think it's like a set where there's another half to it that makes a hole. That one's cool. Look at his little tail. I'll be scared that it'd just like come off. And there's a lot of home video or movie club pins. That is probably a Snow White Sedesma. That's a cute Goofy. I wonder what that is. It just says Disney on the back. I just like how he's looking all like wrinkled and rumpled and stuff, standing there like, yeah, are you saying something to me? I don't know who that little mouse girl is from. The Pluto's from Paris. The balloons, probably like a travel company. That's a really cool old heart. You know, a lot of these will just say Disney on the back. You'll never know probably where they came from or what year. And with these old epoxy ones, more often than not, they have slight scratches and scuffs from just the years of, you know, being handed and traded around. I wonder if a jeweler or someone could buff that out of that coating and recoat it. That's what I'm curious about. Look, I love the older weird pins because they're unusual, like I said earlier, circumstances. I mean like situations, like they're doing things that you don't normally see, like they're skateboarding together and he's riding a bicycle and stuff. I just love it. That's a pretty movie club, Snow White, and an old Mickey Mouse movie club. Okay, I moved outside. I hope it's not too bright. This one, it says Little Green Men, and that's just really cute. I've never seen that before. It's also like a shiny coating, and on the back, it just says Disney Taiwan, which when you see Taiwan, that was made there before China, that means it's older, just old. It's a ProPin, looks like it Winnie the Pooh. Yep. This is really cute. Look, I have 2 little painters. One's smaller than the other. I just love the detail of it. Just the full body, the whole palette, and the brush. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, a different one. Okay, I can get close to this camera, but I'm not sure how close, if you can read that. But it says Arthas Bertrand. And sometimes you'll see them, they'll just say AB on the back. And that's what this is. That's actually a French company that's been around since the 1800s. And they're a huge maker of like medallions and, you know, metal like goldsmiths or whatever. And they obviously have made pins for Disney. So if you see AB or Arthur Bertrand, And this one I just looked is that Digitech again, the DT. Oh my goodness, look at Bambi, and it's like not tiny but small again for the details. It has a little piece of holly in the snow and a candy cane. I love it. Let's see where you're from, Bambi. Paris. One of the nephews paddling. This is actually from a set. There's like at least 3 or 4 pieces that go together, and see he's on the tip of the canoe. It makes like a canoe with the other, like maybe his brothers and Donald. That's just old-timey Donald. This is a different back. It has run I mean, I don't know if that's how you say it. It says RUN apostrophe and a weird like slanted A. I've seen those a lot. I don't know where that's from. I think it's from like Japan, like an old Japanese company. That's what I think. Because a lot of the cool little Japan pins and the sellers from over there will have these run old sets. So look at that beautiful Euro gold castle with the black background. That's an unusual one I've not seen also. I've seen a lot of Euro ones. And actually, when I first started collecting, when I came down here on vacation, like 10 years ago, the Euro ones were the ones I chose. They were these, like, they kind of look like stamps or something. There was a little set of them I found around. But that Mickey is really cool. He's like sparkly. It says Fantasia. Usually they are home video, but I don't see it say that on this one. This one's a limited edition from the Disney store, I guess for Fantasia. This little set, these aren't like real old, but they're Mickey through the years. It's like different, you know, looks of him in cartoons. Funny about this pin, I've seen it around for a while. It has all the animals like a giraffe and a snake and a lion. I thought it was just an Animal Kingdom pin. I totally forgot about that movie, you guys, called The Wild. I think it's from like the 90s. That's what this pin is. It's The Wild. So much for me knowing my pins. Festival of the Lion King, Mulan, home video, a little cruise, 1999, Hunchback, ProPin. These are like Disney on Ice. You see they're ice skating. A little baseball Mickey Mouse. See, how many times do you see a little baseball Mickey? They're just so cute. The travel company. That's a little weird gold Mickey, isn't it? With a top hat and black ears. He's really cute. Look at him. I've seen a little pin like this before, but it wasn't Mickey. It was like a unicorn. It was all silver. Let me see what the back says. I'm gonna guess that Arthur, the AB. Yes, it even says Paris under it. See? AB Paris. Awesome. The majority of these pins my dad had saved up. When we go out pin trading, he just finds something little or weird or unusual, and he would just stick it in a little container. That's a cute little old fancy Mickey Mouse. On the back it says Digitech. I don't know if you guys can tell with this camera, but this pin is differently made than the other ones. It's like a cloisonne filled pin. You can tell the old ones are like that. They're really thick. The metal, I guess the way they make it. And often when you look at them sideways, they will like bow. They will like have a curve to them. Instead of flat, they'll kind of curve because the metal, I guess the way it's made or something, it's so thick. I'm not sure. But they're like old cloisonne pins that are textured and stuff, the way they like put them together in there. Walt Disney Studios. Look at that one. 20 magical years of Walt Disney World. Disney opened October 1st, 1971. So this pin is from 1991. That's really cool and old with the castle. I think, again, that these would be like cast member pins that they'd hand out or give to like for service awards or for working certain, you know, events or just things. The Euro Fantasyland. Okay, I went back inside. I am left off on Tigger. He's a little weird one. He has like a gold border around him. And he's like springing on his tail. Let's see what the back is. It just says Winnie the Pooh, that AA, you know, whatever copyright name over and over and over. A little 2000 cruise ship wave. These airplane ones are from the travel company. They have a whole like set of ones in an airplane and ones in a car. These have 2 pin posts on the back. They're from the Disney catalog, like a limited edition set. They're a thick sculpted metal. Okay, it says manufactured by Monogram Products Inc. Largo, Florida. That's cool. I didn't know they're here from Florida. That's so neat. Here's a tiny old epoxy mini, which also says Monogram on the back. But I've not seen a cute little mini like her made by them. That's adorable, and she's small. And then a home video, a really cool looking old-timey white-faced Mickey walking. That's an unusual Mickey. Just Disney. The look of it has like a look from a store, like not Disney. Like, see, Disney will make pins for their Disney store and, you know, their own like events. They'll make the Disney park merchandise. But like I said, they'll also have other companies like Box Lunch and Hot Topic, and you know, those kind of places will make pins too. So this looked to me like a different Mickey pin. Look at that Mickey on a train. These are really cool. And I just noticed that this one up here looks like it goes with the little set, because I was just looking at that set saying I might just keep that set because they're small and they're cute, and they all have that same like size and look to them and the thickness. So when I look, they say Paris. Let me look if they're all Paris, which would make me think that it's a set of cute little characters. Let's see what they look like. They could definitely well be. Very adorable. So there those are. Let me put you back. We got Finding Nemo, which is a very small Sedesma. The Zero goes, I hope you guys don't hear my stomach growling. I didn't eat breakfast. Oh, there it goes. The Zero is from a really cute, like an Animal Kingdom set that again spells out the year, like 2000, you know. So there's 4 of them. And the little pirate for Pirates of the Caribbean 3. And the airplanes. The hitchhiking ghost Donald. And their airplane. Just a Pooh. Got some Pooh. Home video. Look at that old skiing dude. He's probably like not marked on the back. The old Minnie. Sports Mickey. These, I don't know what these are from. There's a whole bunch of them. They have like numbers on the back, like from a set. Disney store or something. They're like a plasticky looking metal. But they're not plastic. That's a really cool one. What's that from? Disney! Looks like an old hidden Mickey or something, doesn't it? And then we got him. There's a, what is that, a Dapper Dan or something? Playing basketball. And ooh, look at him. All cool with his little sports car. That's awesome. I love these pins. Huh. Look at that apple. Chippendale and apple. And that says, what does that say? Nagano. Nagano. Let's see what the back says, you guys. You want to take a guess? If I had a guess, since it looks like a Japanese pin, I'm going to say that Run-A. Ooh, a new one. I've not seen that. What did I say? D-I-S? Disney? Huh. That's awesome. A little, I'm going to say Huey? Huey? Louis? I don't know. 2009, and an aviator. Epcot Holidays Around the World from 1999. Another Sedesma pirate, but this is Mickey with Minnie. A home video. And a director Mickey Mouse. That's an awesome one. That's also Sedesma. But honestly, when you see Sedesma pins, you don't see them quite so large and nice as this. But it's a good example to show you yet again how they are. With, see, it's like a metal base that's kind of just painted on. That's just how they're made. There, that's a good Sedesma. Oh, come on, if it focuses. There you go. Sedesma. Is that S-A? Okay, you guys, that was it. About 110 pins. What do you think? Did you learn anything? I hope I wasn't too, like, you know, boring, but pins are more than just pretty things to me. I love their history, and I love, you know, just the old ones. Vintage is like 20 years. Antique is 100 years. So a lot of these pins are definitely vintage, just old, cool, rare, unusual pins that just make me want more. Yet I can't keep them all. So I'm gonna go right now with my dad. We're gonna go through these pins, pick out the ones, pluck off the ones we want to keep, and I'm gonna start taking pictures and listing the ones I don't. Please make sure to check them out. EverythingMousyPins.com. Good luck with your collections. Bye.